What is going on, guys? It's your boy Brian back with another podcast. It's going to be episode 2, week 7 of the NFL. It was a doozy. It was a great week for football. A lot of blowouts, a lot of close games. Same old, same old. We love the NFL. Let's get right into it. So the first game of the season, of this week, was the Unk Bowl. It was Aaron Rodgers versus Joe Flacco. I actually, it was my birthday, October 16th, Thursday. So I actually saw the game. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings for my birthday with my family. Had a great time. Was I don't know what happened. I initially was watching the game at home. I left to go there, and then once I got to Buffalo Wild Wings, the score was like 30 to like it was like 28 to like 20, and the Bengals were up after they were getting like they were down by like two scores or something. Watch the rest of the game. It was just an absolute masterclass by both quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers walked them down the field to score, and I'm like, damn, they might have left them too much time because Joe and it was so weird because my like I said, one of my friends is a Steelers fan, and me and him was talking over the phone. We got online. We was talking on Discord, and I was saying like that was like a horrible that game. I don't want to say that game was rigged. 'Cause I don't believe any games are actually rigged. But like that was kind of crazy. Like they were only throwing the bar to Jamar Chase, and they kept leaving him like one on one. It was like it was the weirdest thing I've ever like seen as a play call. Like it's like he's literally top two. He could be number one. He could be number two. Doesn't matter. He's basically is him and Justin Jefferson. Those are the two best receivers in my personal opinion in the league. Pick your poison. Leaving them one on one, like I know it was Ramsey, but like, bro, there's no way. Like, no, it was no help either. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. But the Bengals did pull off the win, um, 33 to 31. Now people are saying that the Bengals might be back now that Joe Flacco is back. Can they survive out until Joe Burrow gets there? I don't believe so. Let's just double check. Let's see. Let's go over their schedule and see who they got because this actually is like I think they can survive, but I don't think they'll make the playoffs. Okay. So they have the Jets, 100% they can beat them. They're going to beat them. They have the Bears. The way the Bears are playing this year, they're pretty good. They have the Steelers. I think the Steelers get one. The Patriots, they lost to the Patriots last year and they were butt. Now they're good. I think that's another L for them. Um, Ravens, they can definitely beat the Ravens. It's always a close game between them, but I don't know. With Lamar back, I don't see it. The Bills, they can beat the Bills the way the Bills are playing right now. There's no hate to the Bills, but the Bills are playing like some sloppy football right now. And they play Ravens again. Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns. I can see them winning one, two, three, four. I can see them winning four, even maybe even. I have to go five. I see them winning 6 games. They're 6 games. No, they won't make the playoffs. They'll be like 9-8. I mean, they'll be 9-8. I believe so. Yeah, they'll be 9-8. So maybe if some magic happened, maybe they might be able to pull it off. But that game was amazing. It was just a great all around game. Two old ass great quarterbacks just dueling it out. I love it. Next game we don't gotta go too much into that. Jacksonville got their ass kicked in. They were playing in London, the last London game of the season. It was the Los Angeles Rams versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. It was just like a bad day for Trevor. Trevor was just not getting the spots, overthrowing people. I watched it. It was not a fun game. The Rams just, bro, Devontae Adams, like, bro, it was the stat line that's crazy. I'm looking up. Matthew Stafford had 180 yards and 5 touchdowns, and Devontae Adams had 35 yards and 3 tutties. Like, I don't even understand. Like, it was just like the weirdest day ever. But I'm pretty like everybody. I'm looking at the stats right now, and everybody was eating. It was like a pat day. Everybody's eating. Kobe Parkinson had 3 catches for 47 yards. Devontae had the 35. Terrence Ferguson had 31. So everybody was just eating. It was a pretty mediocre game. There's not a lot of offense from the Jags. The Jags do struggle with offense. Like it's embarrassing that they beat us, the Chiefs. But Matt Patrick that dumb interception that basically turned the tide on the game. But I mean, the Jags did get blown out. It was an embarrassing game for them. The next game is the Eagles versus Vikings. Now, this game was good. Don't let it fool you. You know, all the Eagles fans are going to say this game was easy. They were. It was not easy, man. I watched the game. They were low key getting kind of cooked by the Vikings. The Vikings defense was coming to play. Now Jalen Hurts, I'm like, this was his best game he's ever played that I've ever seen with my eyes. And he even beat us in the Super Bowl last year. I think he played even better in this game than he did in that game. I don't want to be a hater, but I don't think he even played that well in the Super Bowl game. I think the defense really was the saving grace, like the reason why they won that Super Bowl. It wasn't Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to discredit him because he deserved that win. But the defense was just it was locking us down, so we couldn't do anything about that. But this game right here, he had a perfect passer rating. I think he's the first person to do it. Like I think in like since like 2002 or something like that, or some crazy stat. But yeah, so like yeah, I mean, bro, Devontae Smith, 180 yards, a touchdown. AJ Brown, 121, two touchdowns. Like they were just he was throwing that rock, bro. You know what? Why? Just I'm not an Eagles hater. I'm an Eagles fans hater because I genuinely feel like what like even if like right like we can all agree most people can agree that Patrick is the best quarterback in the league currently right now. Like he has it all right. But even if we was to win something, and Pat didn't play wrong, I'm gonna come in here and say he didn't play wrong. I feel like even the Chiefs fans would be like, "Oh, he didn't play wrong." The Eagles fans are the only one that just like they're so brain dead and they'll defend somebody to the end of the earth when they're wrong. Like it's okay. You're not gonna play 100% every fucking game. That's not how it works, bro. It's okay if you had a bad game. It's okay. I know people are going to be trolling you online and you're going to get upset about that. That's understandable. You're talking about your quarterback and you want to defend him. I understand that. But then you guys start saying like the most outlandish shit ever. Like, oh, is he second only to Patrick Mahomes? Is he the best quarterback in the league? I would take him over any. Like, no, you won't. No, you wouldn't. Like, and it just started getting to the point where it's like they're blatantly lying, and like just to make him seem more better than what he really is. He's a great quarterback. There's no disrespect to him at all. I actually have no problem with Jalen Hurts at all because I don't think he talks shit. I like person who don't talk shit. People who go out there and play. That's what I like. That I like that aspect of him. But like, it gets to the point where these Eagles fans over here like they're talking about, oh, that was an easy ass win. You had that in the bag, bro. It went down to the wire. Like, like why? I just don't understand it. It's always Eagles fan. I'm telling you, bro. It's like it's other people too, but like, bro, I see it. Or maybe because I live next to Philly, so I literally live 20 minutes from Philly. Like, I'm in the New Jersey part, so maybe that's why it's like my For You page is so local. But I'm telling you, the Eagles shit talkers are like they're a different level, bro. Like it has to be because I'm close to Philly. It has to be. But let's get back to the game. Um, Carson Wentz, maybe somebody he got hit too hard and thought he was playing for Philly. Because he threw two picks that first pick was that shit was like some Geno Smith shit. Like I can't even explain it. There was three guys. Like it was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. It was three guys. It was one guy actual playing coverage on the guy. Like then it was a guy on the side. Then there was another guy in the back. So like I'm sitting there like I'm like, oh, he's not gonna throw it to there, right? He throws it right to the guy. I was like, what? Like that was like, and it wasn't like no hitting coverage because he's a tall ass guy. Carson Wentz is like 6'2", right? Or he's 6'5". So he can see over these people, bro. Like I don't want like that's crazy. It was bad. It was a bad day for him. The memes, yo, the memes. Listen, the memes this year are actually legendary, bro. It's that one meme where it's like, my dad put his finger in my butt and like like I don't know what it is, but it's like it's the funniest meme ever. But yeah, he was playing for the Eagles. He wants to come back to the Eagles because he literally sold the bike in that game, and he did them because to come back. But let's talk about something different. What's going on with Saquon, bro? I don't know if it's just the Eagles O line or he's just not getting busy anymore because like Saquon's getting stopped by every defense. Doesn't even seem like I'm not. I mean, Minnesota defense is actually really good, so I'm not going to say that. But who have they lost? They lost to. Giants have a good defense as well. Um, the Cowboys. Did he have a great game with the Cowboys? Yeah, he did. Okay. Maybe he just struggled against good defenses, but that's not really Saquon. Saquon's known for like really popping off, being the engine of that offense. So I don't. This year is looking scary for the Eagles. I think they're still making it to the bowl. I still think they're going to make it to the bowl. There's only two teams that I feel like that could beat them, and those teams are usually always injured around that time. They're injured right now. So we'll see. I'll let you know because they play each other this week. But that was a great win for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts proved that he can pass the ball. I knew he can pass the ball, but like I just feel like he's not gonna be able to do that every game, if that makes sense. Like I'm not saying this is an anomaly because he can do it when he wants to, but it's weird because I'm going back to O line because the Vikings have a great defense, but for some reason he was back there. He had more time than I ever seen him have back there. So like it was weird. Saquon might just be in a funk. Maybe he'll get over it, but he's in a real funk right now. Patriots Titans. Not too much to talk about. Pretty mid game on both hands. Drake May had an okay game. The Drake May glaze is getting kind of like outlandish, like outlandish, bro. Like it not like I first of all I respect him though. Any quarterback that goes to a poverty franchise, which the Patriots were up to this point after Tom Brady left, they were poverty. They were shit. They had one good year in like 7 years, so I think they're not. Maybe I wouldn't say poverty, but a bad franchise ever since Brady left. Anytime you go to a bad franchise and you're able to make it good again or make it good, I always respect that. That's why low key, like even though Tua is really bad right now, I still respect the Tua for going to the Dolphins and making them at least good. You know what I mean? But the Titans are shit. They do I is this one of the worst teams I've seen in a minute? I mean, the Jets are bad, but the Jets are in these games though. Like I feel like the Titans are just always getting blown out. Like they get spanked or blown out. Or like the when they won against the Cardinals gave them that game. They didn't play good at all. Like that was the luckiest game I've ever seen somebody win. Like the Titans might be one of the worst teams in NFL, bro. Like they suck. So anytime someone beats them, like I can't give it out that much credit because they're actually truly bad. They're truly bad. Um, Panthers versus Jets. Pretty boring game. That's what I'm trying to say. The Jets are always in these games. Like their defense is really good. Their offense is struggling. Justin Fields is looking really bad. But I mean, New York is a fucking QB purgatory, bro. Like every QB that goes there is just in like state of limbo. They play really bad. Pretty boring game. 13-6. Panthers come out with the victory. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna probably spend a long time on this segment right here because I have to say, Dolphins Browns. Browns absolutely destroyed the Dolphins 31-6. Right? This is Tua's third three pick games this season, and we're only 7 games in. This guy has 11 touchdowns to 10 picks. This guy is fucking chips. He's cookies. He's so bad. Like I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. But like he is horrible. And it's a guy on TikTok. It's Pick a Side podcast. I Pick a Side podcast. But one of the guys was I seen a segment when he was he's a Denver fan, so I got to respect him anyway. But not really. Just joking around. But he was trying to said Tua is good and it's not his fault, and they're all laughing at him, bro. And bro, I'm genuinely crying, bro. I have tears coming out my eyes because this might be the worst QB in the league right now. There's nobody worse than him. Like he's bad. He's fucking bad. I gotta compare bad. Justin Fields might be playing worse. Worse not even a fucking word. Be playing worse than him. I don't know. Justin Fields has 845 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. But I mean, like he's playing bad too. But Tua has 1,300 yards. Nah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Tua's bad. So bad. Oh my god, he's like the second coming of Marcus Russell. He's so bad. Like I know I keep saying that, but he's generally like horrible. Like I'm watching these games. I'm not watching highlight guys. Listen, if you guys don't know, I do tend to try to watch every game for a certain amount of time. Now especially if my game's on, the Chiefs are playing, or another good game's on. I can't watch every game at once, but I do tend to hop in from time to time and watch something, or I'll have multiple tabs open with different games. And his decision making is the worst in the league. Like, I what happened? Like, this guy used to be really good at getting the ball out. He was a semi accurate thrower, or above accurate thrower. He could throw really good deep balls. Now he's butt. Like, he can't even throw 10-yard dump off. Like, he's absolutely trash. Like, he's throwing in a triple quad coverage. Like, I like it's like, yo, it's like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, that video had me crying. I'm thinking about the video. I was really laughing for a legit 5 minutes. Like, it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, he was really sitting there. He's not even a Dolphins fan. He was sitting there arguing that this trash dumpster fire is good. Like, and it's not his fault. It was like, I was genuinely shocked. Like, but I think Tua might be the worst in the league right now. He's so bad. Like, and it's not. And remember, when I'm saying this is no disrespect, because these guys are 10 times better than me, 10 times better than us. So this is no like disrespect on their absolute like ability, but like this so bad. Like this shit is like no cap. I actually might start watching Dolphin games just to laugh. Like it's getting it's getting to the point where it's just funny as fuck. Um, yeah, I think they had one pick in the goal line, one pick, no, one pick. Was it two pick sixes, or was it no? Quentin Johnson had three touchdowns. That's 7, 7, 14, 21, 7, 14, 21. Yeah, it was just one pick six. It was only one pick six. Um, it was one pick six and then two just regular picks. Like, bro, the Browns. Like, it's even more embarrassing than Browns. Like, I know you guys see that guy that be on today. He's like, we're the Cleveland Browns. Like, you might gotta make one with the Dolphins. Like, we're the Miami Dolphins. Because these guys are butt, bro. This game is actually so funny, and it's even more funny when you realize, like, when Tariq Hill snapped his fucking leg and that nigga was smiling, bro. I guarantee he was like, "Oh, thank God." I have to play with these putty motherfuckers no more. I know, bro was ecstatic, bro. He was probably like, he probably went home and was playing Fortnite and was just laughing at these motherfuckers getting blown out, bro. I know he was, bro. This team is butt. This team is beyond butt. Uh, Head coach is getting fired. Tua's not going to be there. I don't even think, like, I'm being honest with you. What franchise would even pick this guy up? Maybe the Jets. Maybe I can see the Jets picking him up. But like, what other franchise would want this guy? Like, he's been bad for. He has been bad last year, but he's been injury prone and he's been horrible this year. So I don't really see anybody that's really going to be able to pick this guy up because he's actually just butt. Like, he's a bad player at this moment right now. I know he has better ability than this because he made it to the playoffs. They got buffed ass and he smacked them in the playoffs. But I mean, it is what it is though. Like, like when you come against the Chiefs, it's really hard to beat them. Okay. Second game. I mean, the next game it was Saints versus Bears. This is a great game. The Bears got off to an early lead. And then Spencer Rattler was playing really bad at the beginning of the game. Like, he threw like, I think, two picks. Then he started like making a little comeback. The score was close. It was 21-14 at one point, and the Saints had the ball with like, I think, 8, 9 minutes left in the fourth. I thought they were gonna make a comeback, but then the Bears defense, and the Bears, we gotta give some credit to the Bears defense, man. The Bears defense is really good, bro. They're not like, they don't have a lot of flashy names, but they play such great defense collectively. I love it, bro. Their corners are so good. They have some great corners. I give them some great corners. Um, but like, bro, the coverages they be playing, bro, they're so sneaky with it. Like, it was a play where they had one safety like more up than they should be, and when they said height, he came like underneath everybody. Like, you couldn't, like, when they showed it, like, you couldn't even see the guy at all. Like, I was like, where the fuck did he come from? And he just came and picked it up. I was like, yo, that was a great scheme. Like, it was a great scheme. But the Bears are 4-2. The Bears haven't been this good since, like, what is it, 2000 and Let me get this right. 2022? No, they were 3-14. I'm bugging. It was 21, I think. No, they were bad too. What year was that? Okay, 2020 when they made it to the playoffs. But yeah, good shit for the Bears though. 4-2, man. I know Chicago people are really excited. Good for you guys. You know, I think all bad franchises deserve some shine. So 100% on that. Of course, the next game, but we'll save that game for last because we save the best for last. Colts versus Chargers. Colts fans, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Taking down the Chargers for us, bro. And not even taking them down, obliterating the Chargers, bro. That was embarrassing. Belt to ass. Like, oh my God. Like, can I look? I want to give the Colts people their praises. I do. I 100% do. I want to give them their praises, but I also want them to pump the gas a little bit, bro. I don't want to take out Sean because you guys are playing phenomenal football, bro. I think you guys are playing the best football in the league right now by far. Like I think as a collective all around team, you guys are playing the best football in the league. And I think you guys do deserve your credit because I think you guys are legit. Now that being said, bro, your wins have been against y'all beat the Dolphins, the Broncos, the Broncos are bad. I'm tired of like tiptoeing around. And this is not because I'm a Chiefs fan. The Broncos are legit bad. You guys are barely winning the games. You guys are coming back from fourth quarter comebacks against bad teams. Like you're not doing that against a great team. That's why I don't really understand that. Like I'm an Eagles hater. That Eagles game was low key kind of crazy. Like I'm not even gonna cap. The Eagles at the end wasn't getting no calls. Every call was going to the Broncos side. Like I know people be like, "Oh, you're a Chiefs fan. You shouldn't be talking about that." But I mean, like, I'm legit when it comes to calls. If it was a call, it was a call. Like even I know that in that Jaguars game that helped us score a touchdown, that was 100% a PI on our part. Like 100%. But like the Broncos aren't good. I wouldn't say they're good. I'm sorry. Y'all beat the Titans. Y'all lost to the Rams. Y'all beat the Raiders. Y'all beat the Cardinals. And like the Chargers are low key kind of frauds too, even though they did beat us. But like we didn't have Worthy. We were missing Rashid. Our defense was like it was the first game of the season. Like I think the Chargers are fraud too. I think my whole division is fraud. Like to be honest, like they might make the playoffs because of the way their schedule is. But I don't think they're that good. But I still respect the coach though because they are legit. Have probably no, y'all do. Y'all have the best player in the league right now. In my personal opinion, Jonathan Taylor. He's the best player in the league right now. Um, it's either him. I'm trying to see. Is it him or B John? B John's pretty good too. But I think Jonathan Taylor's playing the best football right now. He's just so good, bro. He's so good. So I gotta put some respect in our name, but I appreciate y'all for beating the Chargers. Now, let's talk about a game that was so fucking like embarrassing. Like it was embarrassing. Like as the Giant, I see why. Like you know what's crazy? I've been a Chiefs fan for a long time, right? I wasn't there when we went 0 and like 3-16. What year was that? I think that was 20. What year was that? No, um, no, that was yeah. I think that was like 2013, 2014. Um, so I don't remember us being that bad, but like he like that's just embarrassing. Like you guys were up, you guys were dominating that game the whole time. Like what just happened? Like it was I literally was playing. I was playing Apex. I checked. I saw the Chargers getting blown out, and then I saw the Broncos getting blown out, and I'm like, oh my god, it's perfect. They both lose. We're gonna be tied, or they're gonna be one game above us, the Chargers, but we're gonna be tied with the Broncos. And then we played them in 2 weeks, so then we could bump them, or the Chargers kept losing, get the division. And the Broncos just came back. Like it was like they scored like I think they set a record, 2 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns in the fourth quarter alone. Bo Nix did that. Like it was like that shit was embarrassing, bro. And then I'm not even gonna cap. Then the Giants got some really bad call. I agree that wasn't PI. But it put it down to the thing, and instead of them, right? Instead of them being smart and be like, let's run a couple plays at the goal line, um, run a couple plays, at least one play to maybe either force them to use a timeout or run some clock. They just scored immediately. And this is why bad franchises are going to be bad franchises. Like the way the game was going, they were going to go down and get a field goal. Like the way the game was set up and how it was playing out, they were going to score something. So it was just really weird to me. And you know what's even crazier, bro, is that Bo Nix threw fucking two bad passes. Those passes were bad. Those were bad passes. He just launched that bitch in the air. And like the Giants corners are sorry, bro. Y'all are so sorry, bro. Oh my god, like embarrassing, bro. After y'all just beat Philly, um, and then y'all come out and then have a game like that, bro. It's just like, and I was really, oh my god, it was just so embarrassing, bro. But Broncos ended up winning 33 and 32 off a field goal. But we'll see them when we see them. Packers versus Cardinals. Like I said, I told you guys in my last podcast that Packers, Cardinals always play Packers hard. It's like a low key kind of like a little rivalry. Like they just know each other too well, and there's always a great game. Packers almost sold at the end. I'm about to be at this point where I think Jordan Love is a little overrated, bro. I got to pump the brakes on my boy because he's doing stupid shit right now. Every game's like so close to them losing. I don't know what it is. The team has a bad funk around it. The Packers. I'm gonna stop talking about them, but they have bad funk. But Packers did pull off the win, and they are number one in their division right now. Let me just double check that. Yeah, they are. They beat the Lions at the beginning of the season. Next game was the Commanders versus Cowboys. The Cowboys just whooped their ass, bro. Cowboys looking like probably the best offense, maybe behind us in the league. Like this CD Lamb and George Pickens is too much, bro. With Javonte Williams, who's had an outbreak season this year, with Dak playing at an MVP level, man. This team offensively is scary. CD, his first game back, 110 yards, one touchdown. George Pickens, 82 yards. Jake Ferguson, 29 yards, two tutties. This an offense to be scared of, bro. Then we mentioned Javonte Williams, 116 yards, one tutty. Like this is a scary ass offense. I think the Commanders could have hanged, but they just don't have anybody. They're really beat up right now. Really beat up. Jalen Daniels is beat up right now. There's no Eckler's out. Debo's out, and Scary Terry's out. So like I feel like Commanders fans like y'all might have like a down year, but y'all just gotta. It's not y'all. It's just the injury bug, bro. So it happens to every team, so don't worry about it. Like it happens. So and it just seems to always happen y'all at most in crucial time where we had an injury bug that year where we actually played the Cowboys and we barely beat them. I remember that year, like everybody was injured, and we started off the season like I think we were like 2-4 or something like that. And we ended up, making the playoffs and stuff like that. But we ended up losing the Bengals that year. But everyone has that, that year where it's just like fuck, bro. Injuries are really fucking taking a toll on your team. You can't really do anything. It's really, really bad. So like I feel like you guys are gonna be fine. We do play you guys this Monday. Um, about to be belt to ass. Like I'm like I'm not trying to be disrespectful because I actually like the Commanders. Like I think they're a great franchise. Now that they got Jaden Daniels and they turned that franchise around. Like I said, I love franchises that are bad or you guys on poverty because you guys won like 3 Super Bowl rings. But like I love franchises that are bad and turn it around and become good. Like I have respect for them. So there's no respect to y'all. But that game on Monday night it's about to be bad, brother. It's about to be bad. Um Falcons versus 49ers. I told look. Love the Falcons. Love Atlanta fans. Was talking to my boy the other day because he was like, "Oh, you don't think B. John's gonna have a great game against them with that defense?" I'm like, bro, they're a great team. When sometimes when you have a great team, doesn't matter who's out there. You have great coaching. you have great guys, they're gonna rally around that. They're gonna play. They're gonna play good. I always knew 49ers were gonna win this game. They're a great franchise. They have great players. Even when their stars are out, like Bosa's done for the year, Fred Warner's done for the year. They're still going to compete. They're a good franchise and they're going to compete every year. So 49ers did end up winning that 20-10 against the Falcons. All right, this might be a long segment as well. Lions versus Buccaneers. Lions beat them 24-9. It's actually getting to the point where I feel like these Lion fans are actually like they're low key mini Eagle fans. Like they're getting to a point of shit talking to no avail. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this as mean as possible. Pump the fucking brakes because y'all were just ass 2 years ago. Like I'm not talking about like y'all been good for 2 years, right? Even in that year when y'all knocked Green Bay out the playoffs, y'all was still okay. But y'all might be one of the worst franchises in the existence of the football. So like the shit talking is getting out of fucking hand, and y'all cry. Oh my god, the crying from that game when we put belt to ass. We smacked the fuck out of y'all. We fucked y'all up. Y'all were saying, oh, the Chiefs had no penalties. We did. We had 2 penalties, and your coach declined it, meaning that it doesn't show up on the stat sheet. But if you would have watched the game instead of coming on the internet and complaining, maybe you would have saw that. Then, if you realize y'all only have 4 penalties, and 2 of y'all penalties were for the illegal shift and delay of game. So y'all only had 2 penalties the whole entire game. So it was I'm literally online reading these guys cry, ninjas cry, ninja shut the fuck up, stick to Fortnite, bro. Because like, what the hell are you talking about, bro? You just want to come online and just yo. I'm telling you, bro. I used to love watching Ninja back in the day, bro. Ninja's funny still. He's so funny. But now every time I see him, he's talking about football. And he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And he's just spewing this nonsense. And he has I hate people that have like such a huge following and just is spraying nonsense. Like he was like, oh, the Chiefs are always cheating. Well, when y'all beat us the first time, we weren't cheating. It's been like every time we lose, we're cheating. Like it don't matter what it is, bro. It's like it don't matter. Like bro, it could be go out there, it could be no penalties from either side. They'd be like, isn't it kind of weird how the Chiefs have no penalties? You can, like, and then somebody be like, you guys not have one anyway. Yeah, but well, that's not what I'm talking about right now. Like, it's like, yo, the hating for the team I root for is blasphemy, bro. It's like it's getting to a point where it's like what the fuck, bro? You guys doing this shit on purpose just to troll. Like, it's just trolling at this point because there's no way people actually believe that we're just cheating. There's no way. But I digress. Lions did put belt to ass against Buccaneers, but the Buccaneers are hurt as fuck. Now the defense isn't hurt, so we might have like once everybody gets back. I think Mike Evans is done for the season. Because he broke like 2 things. I think this might be over for Mike Evans. To be honest, bro, like it might be time for him to wrap it up. Hall of Famer, in my personal opinion, but he's been injured for 3 years now, bro. It might be time. Um, time for my boy to wrap it up. I'm sorry. Like, and I was then he's one of the all. I think not all time goals, but he's on one of the all time greats. And I respect the fuck out of Mike Evans, but he's been too injured lately, and it needs to stop. Lions just ran all over them. Jameer Gibbs had himself a good game. Yo, it was so bad to the point where like the announcers were saying, "What the fuck is Montgomery?" Like they were giving Gibbs all the touches. All I'm saying is that listen, can Andy Reid or Brett Veach hit up the Lions and ask for Monty? Can we get Monty? Can Monty come to the Chiefs? Like, please. I want a running back. Please. Call him up. I know he wants some touches. Give him all the touches you want. I love like I respect Pacheco for we couldn't have won a Super Bowl without him. Kareem Hunt. I think we keep Kareem Hunt because he's really good as well. But like I think it's time to move on from Pacheco, bro. Like he's not doing it anymore. He's not doing it. We need a 1-2 punch. Every team has a great 1-2 punch. We need one. I think we need to go and call and actually we can get Monty. I think they're giving to us, but it'll be good for them to at least try. Texans and Seahawks. I wanted to cap this. The game was too late. I had to go to work the next day. Today. I'm recording this on Tuesday. So that game just happened last night. I fell asleep. I couldn't I'm too old at this point. Like I like a 10 p.m. game. 10 p.m. I'm in the East Coast. That means the game's not gonna end until maybe 1 a.m. It's crazy if I'm staying up to watch a team that's not mine. Even when we had what was it? I think it was Black Friday. No, it wasn't Black Friday. It was like a playoff game. I think against the Texans. I was at work and I literally couldn't watch it because I drive, so I couldn't really watch the game, and it pissed me the fuck off. But like in general, like games need to be at 9 o'clock. At eight, first of all, they need to be at 7. Let's be honest. 7 is perfect. 7 is people, or maybe 8. 8 is fine because people get off at 5 o'clock. But like that's too late. But Seahawks put belt to ass. I heard it was a fight with JSN. The Texans, can I be honest, bro? Is the Texans just like one of the dirtiest teams in the NFL? Like they're so dirty. Like every time I see them, it's like they're a dirty play or a dirty hit or they get into a fight with somebody. Like these guys are just like dirty. Like they're like I didn't see the game, so I don't want to sit here and like I said and judge. But every time I see a clip of them, it's just something dirty. Like they're just fighting. They're like hitting somebody like when they're defenseless. Like it's just I don't really understand. Like Texas man, let me know because like I'm telling you, every time I see a clip of y'all, it's just something disgusting. But y'all the Texans are done too. I think their season's over. I think they need to get rid of everybody and get an O line, bro. Like what is this O line, bro? Like this is ridiculous. Like she has no time to throw. And then when he does throw, I think it's starting to get to a point where now it's the same thing with how Pat was that year when everybody was fumbling. I'm not catching the ball. Is that you're so scared to throw the ball because you fear it's going to be either a pick off or you're going to get hit that it's affecting your like your mental. If you know what I'm trying to say, like it's affecting how accurate you are at throwing the ball because you're in your other corner of your mind. You're only scared about you're about to get hit or you're going to make a mistake. And that's not good for a franchise because then it starts making the quarterback look bad. But it's really that he's just afraid. The quarterbacks aren't supposed to be hit this many times. You know what I mean? Like the motherfucker Joe Burrow is just 1 of 1. I can admit that. He got hit fucking like 800 times that season and admitted the bowl. And he's 1 of 1. But now look, it's taking maybe not because it's taking a toll on this motherfucker because now he's injured every year. But yeah, get you some help, bro. I'm sorry, Texas fans, but your season's over. All right, so we're gonna go over the standings right now. Oh, I'm sorry, we forgot the best game for last. Chiefs versus Raiders. That was probably the best game I've probably ever seen. Maybe when we played the Bears last year, we smacked them a bit harder, and it was just like fluent. But this game was like it was like watching like somebody in a flow state, if you know what I mean. Like it was like watching Lil Wayne rapping his prime, J. Cole rapping his prime, Drake rapping his prime. Like it was just fluent. Like they didn't stop us. Our defense stopped them. It was just a great overall game for our offense. Rasheed Rice is back. I'm super excited. Yeah, listen. I know this might be my bias talking, but we might run a gauntlet, bro. Like we might run a gauntlet. Like might fuck around and be fucking what like six like what is it 15-3? No, 15-2. So it'll be 14-3. Might fuck around and be 14-3, or like maybe we lose 2 more games, but like oh my god, doc, yo, listen, our offense is so electric. And I want to shout out. I want to shout out somebody that people don't shout out. I want to shout out Juju. People would say that Juju's not getting his credit, and I don't feel like Juju's not getting his credit. It's just the fact that Juju isn't a good receiver on his own, which really undermines the power of a receiver because the main purpose of a receiver is to get open. Juju struggles to get open when he doesn't have another person they have to worry about. That's why we were so bad in the first couple seasons because Travis can get jiggy, but not as much as he could before. You know, age is taking a toll on him. We need to understand that. But Juju wasn't enough. Like him and Hollywood Brown wasn't enough. But now that Rasheed Rice is back, even if we don't have Brady, because Brady did get injured at the end of the game, but I think he should be alright. It's just his shoulder. I think maybe we don't play him this week against the Commanders. I don't think we need him to play. I'm not even trying to be cocky. Like I don't think we need him. He can sit down for another week. And let's just like get him healthy because like, and what's up with Chiefs fans? Chiefs players injuring their own players like. Pat with Rasheed last year, now Travis with Xavier. Like we got wide receiver luck, bro. If our wide receiver ain't beating up their wives or shooting up schools or fucking crashing cars. Like, it's just so annoying, bro. Can we just stop? Please, like, the omen is just ridiculous. But we blew out the Raiders 31-0. They didn't score a single point on us. It was destruction. It was crazy. I'm not gonna cap. It was like an absolute blowout. This is the second shutout of the year. I think the Carolina blew out the Falcons 30-0, if I'm not mistaken. They did 30-0. But like, damn, that was just a great game by the Chiefs, man. I love seeing that. After that, maybe beat the Lions week before that. Listen, man, I might say that we're back. I think we're back. I think we're back. But let's talk about the standings right now. So this is how the standings look. The teams that had a bye were the Ravens, the Bills. It was a couple teams in the NFC East. The Ravens, the Bills. Man, I think it was just the Ravens and the Bills. I think Eagles played, Cowboys played, Commanders played, Giants, Packers played, Lions played, Bears played, Vikings played, Buccaneers played, Panthers played, Falcons played, Saints played. Yeah. So it was just literally just the Bills and the Ravens. They were the only team that had a bye this week. So the AFC East is starting with the Patriots are number one leading in there. They're 5-2, and they're up 2 games against a game and a half against Buffalo. Buffalo's number 2. Who cares about the other two? They're not. They're 1-6 and 7. AFC North. Now that the Bengals got that win on the Steelers, they're actually only 1 game behind them now. So they're actually 1.5, but they're 1 if the Steelers lose. So I guess technically just 1. Browns are 2-5, and the Ravens do get Lamar back. Lamar is coming back this game, so we're gonna see how maybe they can gather some momentum. They have a really easy schedule for the back end, so they could rattle off some wins. They could still win the division. I don't think they are because I don't feel like the Steelers are gonna have a complete collapse like that. They gotta fix that defensive scheme issue, and we should be good because Aaron Rodgers is playing really good football right now. But Steelers do lead the AFC North with the Bengals closely coming behind. AFC South. I think the Colts are going to run away with it. The Colts are 6-1. We do play the Colts in 2 weeks, so that should be a great game. I can't wait to see that. But the Colts are playing really, really, really great football right now. Jags are next at 4-3. I think Jags are going to be a playoff team. I just think they're not going to win the division. I think they, the only way I can see them winning the division, they have to beat the Colts twice. If they beat them twice, if they beat them when they first play and they beat them again, they could actually win it. But I don't think they're going to do that. And then Texans and Titans, I think their season's over. Broncos are leading the AFC West, not for long. Then the Chargers are 4-3. We're tied with the Chargers, and the Chiefs are 4-3 as well. So we're tied with the Chargers, and then we're 1 game back from the Broncos. The Raiders are 2-5. This shit. NFC, the Eagles are leading the NFC East. I don't want to say not for long because the way the Cowboys are playing, they're playing great football. Like I feel like this next game really determined because the Giants did beat the Eagles, but the Giants and the Eagles play this weekend. We will see if the Giants beat the Giants sweep the Eagles, they're in trouble. But the Cowboys are closely behind with the Commanders. I think the Commanders season are over too. The way their schedule is looking, they have us, then like the Lions, then like the Eagles or something like that. It's just like it's not looking good for them. Packers are leading the NFC North. I don't think for long. I think Lions are going to take that. Lions are a complete team. I think even the Bears are playing better football than the Packers right now. Like I'm not even trying to be a hater. Like they generally are. They're playing really good, great football. Both those teams. And then the Vikings. This division is really close. Like the Vikings are 3-3. Like they're a couple plays back from being 4-4, 5-1 or 5-2. Like they're a couple like they already had a bye, so they won't be 5-2. Sorry, they'll be 4-2. The NFC South. I feel like I thought maybe the Bucks are gonna run away with it, but I mean the Panthers and the Falcons are right there, and the way the Bucks are getting this injury bug right now, I could definitely see the Panthers are playing some okay football. They play a lot of bad teams, but what's the next? Who they play next? I think they have a bye this week. No, they play the Bills. Oh, they're getting smacked. I'm sorry, yeah, they're getting smacked. Then they play the Packers. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't expect the Panthers, but I don't see them win that division. I think it goes to the Bucks or even the Falcons. The Falcons to put something together. Then the NFC West, this is it's a 3-way dead tie. the 49ers are number one in the division because they beat the Seahawks and they beat the Rams, so they're number one right now. But the 49ers, the Seahawks, and the Rams all sit at 5-2. This is a crazy division, and the Cardinals are at 2-5. The Cardinals just fell apart. This division is crazy. I think it's the best division in football this year. And my prediction on who's gonna win it, I'm like, I think the best team in this division, believe it or not, is the Seahawks. The Seahawks are the best all-around team, in my personal opinion. The Rams are a close second than the 49ers because of the fact that 49ers are always injured. Their defense is getting worse. No disrespect to the 49ers at all because, I have respect for them. But I think all around the Seahawks are the better team. I think they have they have the best defense. Now, I would say the 49ers would have had it, but I think now that all the injuries, Seahawks take it. And the Rams are just really good. They have probably like the scariest offense, but I don't know when Puka's coming back. He might be back this game, but I don't know. But that's just like the NFL's been like so good. Like even if your team's doing bad, these games are so great to watch. How we gonna do our predictions? Then we're gonna wrap it up. I have to record my TikTok video as well. On 3 minutes. So Chargers versus Vikings play tomorrow on Thursday Night Football. I'm gonna take the Chargers. Gonna win that. The Vikings are too beat up, and Carson Wentz is playing horrible. I think Chargers are gonna take that. Unfortunately, Dolphins Falcons. The Falcons should put belt to ass. The Dolphins are just a shit franchise. They're bad. Then Bears Ravens. This should be a good game. Lamar's first game back. I do think that Lamar is going to be too much for the Bears defense, and I do think the Ravens are going to get their win right here. The Bears are going to lose the game, but this could be go either way though. This is not a game where I'm 100% comfortable because the Ravens defense is still chocolate chip cookies. Like it's bad. Bengals Jets. The Jets are going to lose that shit. The Jets generally might go 0-17 this year, like generally. It seems to me like no cap, where I don't know why these bad teams, but the Jets schedule is like so hard. Like, I mean, am I bugging? Like, I mean, they're in a division that's kind of bad, but look, right? They played the Bills, first game of the season, lost. They played the Buccaneers, the Dolphins are ass, but they played the Dolphins, the Cowboys, the Broncos, and then they played the Panthers, which are okay. But like, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's four. That's four great teams they played in the beginning of the season. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just unfortunate. They're just like they're bad and they're playing good teams, so it's just bad. Like I said, Bengals gonna win that. Bills Panthers. I think Josh Allen's gonna come out as funk and then prove people that like, yo, bro, like chill out. I'm still here. And he's gonna have a great game against the Panthers. 49ers Texans. We're now they're gonna beat them. Texans, like I said, Texans are done. They're done this year. Browns Patriots. Now, listen, people are high on this Patriots train. I think this is where the Patriots might get stunned. I think it's upset. The Browns defense is nothing to sneeze at, bro. And for a first time quarterback like Drake May, I think this is his second year, but his first time actually starting. I think the Browns are gonna give him some problems, man. I think it's gonna be a really neat and gritty game. I can definitely see the Patriots coming out with the dub, but it's gonna be an ugly, ugly game. Giants Eagles. I don't know. I think the Eagles are back. I think the Eagles are back. I think they're gonna beat the Giants this time around. They're gonna beat the Giants this time around, and they're gonna be playing in Philly. I need to take that up here. I think it's gonna be a good game, but I think the Giants gonna sell again. They're gonna sell somehow. Buccaneers Saints. The Buccaneers are gonna smack them. Colts Titans. The Colts are gonna fucking might blow them out by 50. Honestly. Cowboys Broncos. This is a game. This is a game right here. This like I'm gonna be honest. This might be game of the this game of the week. Yeah, yeah. Maybe the next game might be game of the week, but this is game of the week as well. Gonna be a lot of offense. Listen, if I'm the Cowboys, I want the ball. I want the ball. I want the ball because if your defense can get one stop, but I mean, it's crazy. It's high power offense versus high power defense. So it's like pick your poison, whichever one you want, whatever one you think is gonna pop up. I think even though I think the Broncos are gonna win this game because they're gonna be able to stop the Cowboys at least once or twice. And I don't feel like the Cowboys defense can stop the Broncos. Like, and the Broncos offense even not good, but just like I, even though I don't like the Broncos, I think the Broncos come out with a dub here. It's gonna be a great game, though. It's gonna be a great game. Then Aaron Rodgers goes back to Packers Stadium to play Green Bay. I don't know who's gonna win this game. Like we might see Prom AR just come back just for one game, like this, like 300 yards, 4 tutties. Like he might show off, bro. He might. So I don't know. I don't know. Packers are the better team. So when you're in a toss up, you just want to give it to the better team. I'm gonna say the Packers do win against the Steelers this week. And then of course the last game Monday Night Football is the Chiefs versus Commanders. I got the Chiefs winning, of course. We're gonna win this game. Usually when I go into certain games, I'm a bit nervous, right? Because I don't know what to really think. I either go into a game that or a super calm like the Raiders game. Like I was telling my boy, like we're gonna win this game, like regardless of what happened. Packers could have threw 3 picks, and I still think we would have won. Like, but this game, Jaden Daniels could work some magic, but he just has nobody. So I don't see how they beat us. I don't see how they beat us, and that's my prediction. So we're gonna go one more time. I got Chargers over Vikings, Falcons over Dolphins, Ravens over Bears, Bengals over Jets, Bills over Panthers, 49ers over Texans. I'm gonna pick an upset here. I'm gonna go upset. Browns over Patriots, Eagles over Giants, Buccaneers over Saints, Colts over Titans, Broncos over Cowboys, Packers over Steelers, and then Chiefs over Commanders. I appreciate you guys for watching this podcast. If you guys don't know, I also have a TikTok. I'm gonna leave it down in the description. Where I do like little skits of reaction to the games. I appreciate you guys for watching, and